Hi, I'm Maya Odell, and I'm a writer for Back in My Day.
Hi, I'm Sadie Eichenberger, and I'm a co-photographer for Back in My Day.
So for this story, we went to Brownsboro Parks and interviewed several of the residents there. While interviewing the residents, we found out that several of them were Manual alumni, and we got to see what it was like for their high school experience.
At Brownsboro Parks, the staff is made up of teens who help around the community, and the teens have taught them, the residents at Brownsboro Parks, different slang, and they've all just like connected on kind of a new level that you wouldn't necessarily expect.
The main point of my story is to show connections through generations and how everyone can learn from anyone, no matter the age difference, and that everyone learns and grows together.
You said you were a Manual alum, so can you just say a little bit about that too?
Well, it was a very interesting experience. The boys, of course, came from Manual. We were already in the building, and so we had senior class in the auditorium because they really hadn't organized everything just yet. But it was very interesting.
What class were you? Like senior
1951.
class? All right.
I was just going to say it was the June class because there was a small class in January because they had half years at that time.
Alrighty.
Okay, where do you want me?
You can sit right, or everyone's
Right
been
here?
sitting here, but if you want to sit somewhere else, that's really fine too.
Alrighty.
All right. You're a Manual alum, so can you just tell me a little bit about your experience there?
At Manual,
Yes.
oh, of course, I loved it there. I graduated in 54, but I had been there when it was Halleck Hall, and then when they went co-ed, I had to go 1 year at Manley, which was the old Manual building. So I was there in the 9th grade, and we had to start everything from scratch, pick out school colors and everything. And then in the 10th grade, I went back to Manual.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Well, my birthday's actually tomorrow, but
Happy early birthday.
we had I guess there was 18 or 20 people showed up, so friends and family and so on.
You went to Manual. Can you say a little bit about your experience there and what class you graduated in?
Okay, I graduated in the class of 57. I actually went to Manual 5.5 years. They had a junior high school there. So I moved and went half of the 7th grade and all of the 8th grade. And I had to go to Manley for my 9th grade and then back to Manual for the 10th, 11th, and 12th. I loved going to the football games. And,
Me too. I love them.
Do they have them in Manual Stadium?
They do. They have. We at least have a couple home games every season, and we have themes for all the games now, so you kind of like dress up.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the big one's still Male Manual.
Oh, of course.
Everyone goes all out crazy for it.
Well, when I went there, it was still on Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh!
It was
yeah.
always on Thanksgiving
Yeah.
Day.
Yes.
And we had Red White Day,
We have red, white.
the last school day before.
Mm-hmm.
And one day somebody set a goat loose in the first floor. And it was this goat running all over the place. And of course, you know what goats do. They leave little reminders here and there.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
My view from my window is the fountain and the little pond out, and it's beautiful. People are friendly. I just love it here. It's really nice.
So I know there's a bunch of teens who work in the kitchen staff and stuff like that. Do you enjoy getting to see the youth of Louisville here?
Oh, sure. Yes. That brightens our day because they can move fast, think fast. No, they're really an added, really nice. And I like to kid and joke with them.
Have they tried to teach you anything like slang, or have they just taught you when you left?
Yes. One day, and I had never used the slang part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One day we had a little. I think it was Emilio was here or something. So then one day when Sam came to my table, I said. He's a server now. He came to my table and I said, "Tell Derek that the roll was busting." And he started laughing. He said, "I can't wait to go back there and tell him." Sam couldn't believe it. But anyway, that was funny.
You just said that you were hanging out with the staff. So do you enjoy them?
They sit down with me. It's kind of late. I go at 6 and they close usually. The last people come in at 6:30, so they two of them sat with me the other night, and I didn't get to eat my food because we were yakking. I took it in a to-go box and had to eat it in my room. They're fun, and I like to know what's happening with kids these days, and they talk to me. I couldn't believe it. I don't know why. They call me Fun Ma, same as Grandma, but only more fun.
What's some of your favorite things that you've talked to or like learned from the teenagers that
How
live here?
smart they are. I'm sorry that, man, what they learned today, and they confide in me, and I can't believe that they do. It's very interesting to me to know what young people go through and what they're thinking, and their lives are so different than what I went through, so we interact that way.
I heard that you go to the dance recitals of one of them. Who is it?
It wasn't just a recital. I have her pictures from the actual recital because I brought them to show to Henrietta and them. They wanted to see them, so I went back to my room and got them. Coinky-dink. That was when I arrived. Her mother came and got me because I can't drive. My eyesight's too bad, so I can't get a driver's license. Her mother came and picked me up. And the set of grandparents went too. So I was like the Fun Ma from Brownsboro Park representative.
Oh my
She
goodness.
won.
She won?
She won.
Oh my gosh, that's
And this
amazing.
was one of her dance shots.
She looks incredible.
Can you
That's
believe
so
her?
cool.
She turned 16 in September. They're just great. They
That's
really open. I'm sorry, but it just amazes me. I didn't ever think. I was always very curious about you young people and how life is for you.
Yeah.
When I was little, we didn't learn our ABCs or 1, 2, 3s till we went to first grade. All we do is play from 1 to 6. Y'all have it tough, but that's why you're so much smarter and wiser by the time you're 16.